Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today is the next video for the Game Day look series and we are doing the Georgia Institute of Technology, or Georgia Tech. So my husband got his PhD there, so I figured it's time to pay my respects and break out of my SEC kind of pattern and let's do an ACC school. So Georgia Tech's colors are actually, it's kind of I don't know if it's a common misconception, but I think a lot of people, when they see Georgia Tech or think of Georgia Tech, they think blue and gold. But actually, Georgia Tech's colors are old gold and white. So I'm going to give you two eye look options, and the first one is what I'm wearing now, so you'll get to see that a little bit more intensely, like step by step how I got it. And then I'm also going to do a little bit more of a bold look for look 2. So yeah, thank you so much for being here and just keep watching. Alright, I have my eyelids primed and my eyebrows on, and I'm going to start out with this My Little Pony Pure palette, and I'm going to use this bright yellow shade to put down first. The two palettes I'm going to use today are this Pure My Little Pony palette and my Subculture palette. My Subculture palette has some great yellow shades, but they're almost too deep where they lean a little orange from time to time, on me at least. And so to make sure that I get a good old gold matte look, I'm gonna go down and lay this yellow, this bright yellow first. It doesn't have to be this palette. The BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette has some great yellows in it. I think NYX makes a palette with a good yellow in it. And so yeah, any bright yellow you can start out with. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with Edge and a little bit of New Wave from Subculture and just kind of build it up some more. So this could pretty much be a total look in and of itself for Georgia Tech, like just a nice matte mustardy yellow kind of old gold look, where you could throw in some liner, do mascara, even maybe pop in like whatever highlight you're wearing on the inner corners of your eye. But because I just really want to play with this today and I really want a good excuse to use pearl over here, I'm just gonna pop this in the center of my lid and then I'm gonna line. So this could be one look where it's just kind of this nice mustardy yellow look, or you can do a little pop of shimmer right in the middle. Alright, I'm not going to do all of my face makeup on camera, but I am going to just cut and do everything and then I'll come back and I'll talk about the look. Alright, this is the completed look, and again, underneath my eyes I did the same exact first steps where I took the yellow from the Pure palette and then I mixed the two from the Anastasia palette, New Wave and Edge, and just lined under my eyelash a little bit with this. And so that is the first look. It's a little more subtle. It's not too loud or in your face. You could definitely build up the color for this look and make it even more intense, but I just decided to kind of keep it tame, give a kind of neutral leaning option. And so yeah, this is what we came up with. I did my makeup off camera because I did it like a little bit, it takes me a little bit longer to do it this way, but I wanted to use my cream contour kit and it's not as simple as like throwing some foundation on a sponge, and it's a little bit more work, so I went ahead and did that. So that's why I did it off camera. And yeah, also I threw on a just a warm, leaning, neutral kind of lip. And yeah, that's it. I'm actually not gonna have any lip options in this video because I don't have a gold lip and I don't have a white lip. And technically, I guess you could throw in blue for Georgia Tech too, because a lot of people do wear blue or pair blue with the old gold and white theme that Georgia Tech has. But I don't really have a good blue that matches either. So no lip options for this videos, but I am gonna have this look obviously, and then we'll have one other look. And they're coming up right now. All right, we are jumping into look 2, and I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Mine's a little beat up, so please ignore that if that's distracting, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're gonna play with this and come up with like a bolder gold, maybe even use some glitter in this look. I already have my eyelids primed and my eyebrows kind of halfway done, and we're just gonna hop into it. Okay, let's reevaluate this really quick. This is my first time using a Wet n Wild like pressed glitter, and when I like put my finger in, it's very it feels like Vaseline. It's very slick. So I tried to use the glitter glue, but I noticed like when I would tap onto my lid, it would like just pick up the eyeshadow underneath it, like it's not leaving hardly any glitter on there. And then I'm afraid to swipe because it will either be clustered. See if I can show you. Like, yeah, it'll either be clustered or it won't. You can't really see on camera. It will either be clustered or it will again pick up the product underneath it. So I'm not a fan of this, but I'm gonna see if I can salvage some gold glitter. I still have another option. I have this NYX liquid crystal body liner, and this is in the shade Crystal Silk, and it's kind of a goldy color. So we'll just use this and kind of lay it on top of the gold eyeshadow that we got going on, and hopefully this will give us the gold glitter that we want. Let's chat about what just happened. I know normally in these videos I don't do as much talking, but I can't help myself today. So this eye here, I put the gold down from the Jaclyn Hill palette, the gold eyeshadow, which actually leans a little more bronze to me. I wish it was a little more true gold. But I put the gold down, and then I tried to put the Wet n Wild glitter over the top, and it picked up the product underneath. So then I put a glitter glue down, and or I had a glitter glue down and it still picked up the product underneath. So then I stuck the gold shadow to what was left of the glitter glue there to try to cover it up, and then went back in with this NYX glitter, and it didn't pick up the product underneath. However, on this eye, I did not have any glitter glue down, and when I went to like dab this gold glitter out like I did on this eye, it moved the product around. So I'm wondering if it's just an issue with these metallic shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Really might, if you're gonna add a glitter on top, you probably need to use a glitter glue underneath them just to make sure they don't go anywhere. But I was able to layer it up, and I think in person it looks mostly the same. So yeah, I'm gonna call the eye look kind of complete for now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we'll finish up this video. Alright, so this is the finished look, and so let me talk about what I threw under my... I only used this yellow shade to put under my lash line, and then I took this yellow leaning kind of shimmery shade and put it under my brow bone and in my inner corner, and that's the completed look. Man, I didn't expect that from to have that many problems going into this video. I kind of planned this look a while back, and I was excited to get a chance to finally use that Wet n Wild glitter. Sorry, I'm looking for it. And I thought, finally, this will be a really great excuse to try one of these pressed glitters. And I'm actually, I'm really scared to use them now. Let me know in the comments, have you used a pressed glitter from Wet n Wild? Is this a common problem that you've had? Or do other brands make like the same format, like in the kind of Vaseline concoction, but they perform better? Let me know if you have experience with pressed glitters in this form. I've only used like the Stila Magnificent Metal, or like the Stila Glittering Glows, and I've used glitters in this format, like almost like the liner, like the Urban Decay liners, but I've never used one in this format, and now I'm a little gun shy. So yeah, let's talk about the look. I think that when I was going into this, I was thinking, the first look that you saw was the Pur My Little Pony palette and another palette, and the Subculture palette. And I wanted to just pick one palette and use one palette, but I was not really, like, once I started doing my eyeshadow, I was kind of not in love with it. I was like, man, this is not like really a bold look. This is pretty wearable, and I like to give like one wearable option and one really bold option in these videos, and this isn't that bold, but at the same time I don't hate it. I think that once I got all of my makeup on and put my mascara on, that it kind of grew on me, and I do like it, and I think that it's a really pretty look that I would wear just during the week possibly. But I have to be honest, there's a little piece of me that goes, it doesn't get me excited for like a football game, you know, like, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have a preferred look? Do you like look 1 or like look 2? What would you have done differently? Let me know. Also, I wanted to apologize for the fact that I'm slow getting these videos up. While we're here in Sweden, I'm job hunting, so I have a couple weeks here and there where I feel guilty about maybe I could be putting more job applications out, and so I will shut down doing anything else but that. And so yeah, if I'm not consistent, it's for a good reason. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let me know again in the comments if there's any other team you want to see. I'm starting to kind of hit a point where I'm like, oh, I don't want to redo every team. Like, I don't want any 2 looks that look the exact same. So I'm having a little bit of a creativity like slowdown, but I think I can rebound and come up with something. So yeah, if there's a team that you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up, say hello in the comments, please subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.